It's Max. How are things looking in the Rotten Apple?
Same as you, Max. This perp market has dropped 20% over 12 hours. It would drown in a foot of water, and it's out in the deep, deep ocean.
Falling markets mean big margins, Rick. Sell high, buy in low.
Be careful, Max. A market starts collapsing, I get indigestion. And I got a great little dinner lined up tonight.
If it's anything like the one I'm at, forget it.
There you are.
Cheers. Is she still there?
Yes. And you're sitting in the car making calls isn't putting her off either. The opposite.
Well, tell Declan to do something. It's his fault anyway. He invited her. He should have warned me.
I don't think this was such a good idea, Declan. Max doesn't like surprises.
What's the matter with you two? I thought you had something going.
So did I. He buys a painting from my gallery. We see each other every night for the next week, then doesn't call me anymore.
And what happened?
Looks like Michelle's leaving.
Michelle, where are you going?
Home. It's getting late.
Well, what about the dinner party?
Well, it's not exactly the dinner party that stopped the world, is it?
I only did it for Sophie and Max.
Since when do you give dinner parties for people?
You know what Max is like.
Maybe it's none of your business.
So what do I do with Sophie?
You'll think of something. Declan, thanks for dinner.
Great.
God, Jimmy.
Sorry. You're looking for this? Have some water.
Thanks.
You know, if you can't sleep, you should try staying up a bit later. Going out.
Oh, I wouldn't know where to go. Besides, I haven't any money.
Yeah, I remember that. No money. I know everywhere there is to go.
What's going on?
Louise isn't sleeping. What she needs is something to tire her out. You bring her to the party, Chaz?
Yeah, sure. If you want.
She wants.
Well, no, I don't really think that...
Look, don't be stupid. You're bored out of your mind.
Great. Should be a good party.
Thanks, Chaz, but I'd only show you up. I didn't pack for parties.
Hudson, it's Max. Listen, I know you're on holiday, so don't say anything, just listen. I think I have the makings of a swap, which is going to make you give up holidays forever. 1, Alvy at Midbank, New York, is begging to be taken out of his Brazilian debt. He's just looking for someone like me to show him the way. 2, Sun Eastern Japan are looking for a high-yield, long-term investment. Now, that spells Alvy's debt in anyone's language. 3, now here's the dream. There is this beautifully collapsing market in dollar perpetuals. If I buy Alvy's debt in perps and agree a price now, I don't have to go to the market to get them till later. By that time, the price will have dropped through the floor, and I'll make a fortune on the margins. Now, the only glitch is that Alvy's going to want the perps in Deutschmarks, not dollars. Roger can service that, right? I mean, the margins on this collapsing market are going to be wild. Hudson? Hudson? Thanks.
I needed to talk, Max. Declan said I should come right in.
Did he?
Declan!
I've got calls to make.
It's 1:30 in the morning.
Exactly.
Do you know how nervous you make me?
Not as nervous as cocaine makes me.
It was the first time for 3 years, Max. I wanted you to like me so much.
I liked you.
You scare people. You know that?
Goodbye, Sophie.
Can we at least be friends?
I don't think so.
Colin DeSillincourt.
Yes.
Wendy Foley.
Glad to meet you.
Why, you picked a good day to come in and have a look round. There's a lot going on.
The perp market.
That's right.
Down 20% overnight. I don't know what's happened since the market opened.
Slight recovery. I'd say we're looking at a total collapse.
Seems obvious, doesn't it? When you think what the Bank of Japan did in January.
It's always obvious looking back.
What kind of a position do you have?
Let's just say we thought the market was too fashionable. At Shane Longman, we prefer fashion with a label on.
Grazie, professore. Per piacere, professore, aspetta un momento. Grazie. I got Prof Splendido! Does anybody else want to listen to our economic theorists in the LSE? Please, somebody for God's sake.
Send him over, Tess.
Thank God for you, he's trying me up with all these bloody theories.
Ciao, professore, come sta?
You've been bugging me for months to find Suneyston a good paper asset. I go out of my way to find you a high-yield Brazilian debt, and you go all theatrical. Shiro, orete cha onajiana no mujina, daro? Look, is it yes or no? Thank you, Shiro.
And this is Stefan Conky.
Colin.
Make sure he sees everything he wants.
How long are you here for?
Couple of days. I'm taking 2 weeks off university to see my initial shortlist of banks.
Better find yourself a chair. Fun and games today, Colin. Not exactly the university library. People are losing millions out there. What we call an evaporating market, right, Michelle?
You said it, Declan.
What do you put it down to?
A lot of factors.
Overconfidence of investors in bank names?
Yeah, but...
I suppose the secondary prices in excess of par didn't help either.
Have you met Michelle?
Hello.
Alvin! All right, so I woke you up. Listen, you hear what I have to say and you'll thank me, believe me. I found a way to get you out of your Brazilian debt, so start dusting the cobwebs off your book.
Basically, both of us got a first in part ones. Well, Simon, my partner, isn't really clear about banking as a career. He's more excited by own business. Well, the one-nighter pay parties in the first year were basically his baby. I dealt with the finance and profit investment. At the beginning of the second year, I had to nail him down before he saw the sense in investing in a bedsitter development instead of a better sound system. I mean, let's face it, students don't have much idea of quality, do they?
Oh, no.
Well, that's why bedsitters instead of quality flats. 4 walls, a light bulb, and a third-hand mattress counts as furnished student accommodation. And no problems with sitting tenants.
Just one question, Colin, a trivial detail, really. Whatever happened to the idea of university as fun?
Declan, if anyone wants me, I'll be interfacing with Roger on the dark side of the moon.
Dark side of the moon?
Corporate finance.
I gotta say, Max, you come to me when you're in trouble, I get worried.
What trouble, Roger? I just need $1 perp hedged into Deutschmarks. That's not trouble. That's what your department does, right? Well, between flying around the world and running up expenses in flash hotels.
Yeah. Enough of the dealing room squeal. So, what do we got?
Mid-bank New York want out of a Brazilian debt so bad they're willing to take a bet on perps. Now, the sideshow is that they want the perps in Deutschmarks, not dollars. I want to sell short to mid-bank now and buy in low in 2 hours. Can you come up with the currency swap?
I knew it. Pressure. The guy gets you a sandwich and already it's pressure.
Okay, 5 hours.
Max. You need perpetual Deutschmark. Those pears are maybe not straight off the tree today. I might have to go via raspberries or apricots, you know. That's a lot of legwork in the marketplace. And already I'm sprinting on other projects. Maybe tomorrow.
It's a watertight swap, agreed?
Yeah.
So we do it?
What is it with you? Why do I even talk to you?
We do it?
We do it, damn it. One thing, Max. You don't buy or sell anything until I know I got the pears, okay?
Yeah, you'll get them.
Okay?
Okay.
Left me Siggins.
That's me.
Will you sign in, please? Thank you.
You call.
Yep. We're alone.
Something I should know?
Just a swap Wendy wouldn't like.
Why wouldn't Wendy like it?
Involves the perp market.
We made a policy decision to get out of the perp market. Of course you wouldn't like it.
Well, we're back in.
What?
It's a surefire swap. Shane's covered.
How much?
20 million?
It better be good.
It is.
Hey, what do you think? Honestly. Yeah, all right. These clothes aren't all that, are they?
Nah.
Let's face it, it's a bit last week, isn't it?
Yeah.
Party?
Kind of.
How much you got? Well, it's not mine, really, but... Oh, you're lucky no one gives me 50 quid notes.
It's a loan.
No one even lends me money. Not surprising, really. I never pay it back. I'm Pandora.
Louise.
OK, Louise, let's go shop.
Yeah, OK.
Get the hell away from my desk, Max.
Ah, Roger. Just,
Yeah, snooping around, I know. Come on. You're not getting jumpy on me, are you, Max? If you get jumpy on me, the whole deal's off.
I'm not jumpy, just a friendly visit.
Yeah, sure. I don't know. These dealers buy you a sandwich and they think they've bought your soul.
So how's it going, Roger?
Oh, it's going.
Good pear harvest?
They're still out picking. You haven't jumped the gun on me, have you, Max?
Like I said, I never jump. You can trust me. After all, I'm just a dealer. You're corporate finance.
Yeah. What you guys blast out into space, we gotta bring down to Earth safely. Now, come on, get out of here. I got your contracts to work out.
Please? Yeah, thanks. It's okay, basic stuff for just one party. What you need now is one expensive little item. Let's go get it. Okay, let's have the receipt. What? Your receipt? Hold that. Okay, now I go get the money to buy your expensive item. Wait here. I wish you'd take it.
So do I. It's the only way I can see paying the 100 quid back. But I can't.
Look, it's not as though they can't afford it. The markups.
It just wouldn't feel right. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. So, who are these guys you live with then? Are they gay?
No.
Are they ugly?
They're all right.
It's worth putting up with anything for a rent-free place. Almost. Where do you think you'd end up then?
All I could think about was getting away. Not what I'd do when I got here.
We found you some pear trees, Max. Now we've got to find the most economic way to get them into our baskets.
I've got to get in, Roger.
Don't get jumpy. Remember, this isn't one of your straight swaps. Now, you got me in. You got to play it by my rules. You got that?
So, are you drinkable? I happen to have some white space for tonight.
What?
Are you drinkable? Do you ever go out for a drink?
Oh. It's been known.
By the end of their first day here, Cole, there's one thing everyone has to learn. The Shane three-point defense strategy. You ever heard of that?
No.
Chaz, Jimmy, Colin here has never heard of the Shane three-point defense. So, you want to learn? It's pretty influential.
Of course. That's what I'm here for.
Right. On your feet. Now, some people think attack is the best form of defense. Here at Shane Longman, we think defense is the best form of attack. That's not to say we're careful. We just believe in building solid foundations. Are you with me so far?
Yes.
Right. Jimmy? Right, Cole. Time to learn the Shane three-point defense strategy.
Thanks, Declan. I enjoyed that. Haven't played since my year out at Yale. but I prefer to learn a bit more about dealing. Nine o'clock drinkability, okay? I copied your address from your Filofax.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Is that what you bought? Let's have a look. It's great.
Roger. What do you mean, how did I get your number? You're in the book. I was just wondering how the swap was coming. I'm going to be talking to Alvy. Good, no problems then. Yes, I know what time it is. Think of it this way. In Bogota, they're just sitting down to lunch.
Why not?
Because I'm tired, Declan.
I could crash on the sofa.
Look, not tonight, all right?
Why don't you come and live in my place? It's madness paying to live in a hotel when I've got empty rooms.
Declan, we're just not living together people, all right?
Do you love me?
Oh, look, don't push it. Not tonight.
Crazy, crazy world. I want to be with you. Sophie wants to be with Max.
Look, I have to go.
You staying there?
Nowhere else to go, is there?
Try home. Everyone else does.
I think it's an old Huguenot meeting place. I think this is a demolition party. Come and meet some people.
Alvy, it's Max. I wanted to catch you before you left for the day. What do you think you're going to be doing at 5 a.m. tomorrow? Interesting, but wrong. Since when was it Cassandra? No, at 5 a.m. your time, Roger will be calling to firm up your Deutschmark contract, okay? Sagst du ihr, sie soll nicht mit dir spielen? Ja, stimmt. Tschüss, Alvy.
Michelle Hauptmann's room, please. What do you mean she doesn't want to be disturbed? Look. Sophie? It's Declan.
Give it some.
So, do people do this at parties where you come from?
Where I come from, people do that as a job.
Let's just try and have a good time. Are you trying to have a good time?
I don't really know anyone.
You're right. Most of them are not worth knowing. You know, I grew up in a street where people do this for a job as well. But we haven't stayed, have we?
Shouldn't you be taking care of your girlfriend?
What I like about parties like this is you can get rid of people if you want to. And if you're not enjoying yourself, you just leave.
I'll take all three at 70, Yukio. 3 at 70 and you've got a deal. Good, thank you.
Max?
What are you doing here, Sophie?
I can't hear you.
I'm working.
Declan said I should come round, that he'd be here.
Well, he's not. And anyway, I'm busy.
Declan rang me, really?
Yeah? Yeah, so where is he?
I don't know.
For God's sake, Sophie, I haven't got time for this.
I'm sorry.
Declan. Drugs, Sophie, and I don't trust people who take drugs.
I'm scared of you, Max. I just needed...
Just don't explain. You do what you want.
But leave you out.
Yes.
It was stupid, Max.
Sophie, I have got calls to make.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's only about 3 o'clock in the morning. Normal hours for Max Lubin. You got any weaknesses, Max?
Not for drugs, no.
Sorry I disappointed you.
I lost a friend once, all right? Sophie, wait. Just tell me one thing. Why did you do it again? After 3 years?
No confidence? And it was there. I really like you, Max.
Look, I've got some bagels upstairs in the fridge. If you want to,
Cream cheese. Declan's dead when I see him.
He's dead twice over.
Where's Louise? Upstairs. She's bored. I brought her home. Louise? Louise, look, I'm sorry about the party. I shouldn't have left you alone. Louise? What's happened? Louise, open the door.
Just go away!
What's going on? I want to know what's happened, Jimmy. All I know is she was bored at the party and she wanted to come home. So I took her. All right.
I bid 70, Rushi. 70 and no more. The market is still falling. Going, gone. You lose, bye.
Was that good or bad?
Bad. I've just sold someone $20 million worth of something I don't actually own yet. At least I'm still short 7 million of it.
Ooh.
I'll get it.
If anyone can get it, Max can. He's a genius. Right, Max?
Morning, Declan.
I'm sorry I'm late, Sophie. I got held up. One of those for me?
Have the lot.
Shane, dealers. This is Max Lubin. Our bid's gone down, Rushi, 68. It's a buyer's market. 70 was 4 hours ago. If you're that attached to your perps, keep them. Dickhead Lubin!
Hey. Not so loud. How many do you still need?
5 million.
You'll be lucky.
Yeah. How you feeling?
How do I look?
Pretty much how you feel.
Oh, could I lie down? When's Roger coming in?
Oh, Roger. Yeah, Shane, dealers. Rushi, I knew you'd get back to me. No, we still pay 68. It's a nowhere market. You should have taken 70 while you could. Look, are you selling or not? Because 3 calls in 1 day is about as much as I can take with you. What do you think? Okay, put me down for all 5. Thank you. And 5 makes 20. I feel great.
Good for you.
Just made 10 points on 20 million. $2 million. Brilliant, huh?
If you're so brilliant, Max, find a way to stop my head throbbing.
You see, the theory is that the brain can only cope with one source of pain signals.
Good idea.
What the hell are you looking at?
Where's Max? He's not answering the phone.
I don't know. I haven't seen him.
God. The guy pops up like a bad dream and life's looking good, and when there's trouble, he's nowhere.
Just hold on. Wendy, Roger's looking for Max.
What's the problem, Roger?
This swap I've been working on with Max. The whole thing's disintegrating.
What swap?
The Brazilian LDC perp swap. Well, don't you know about it?
No.
Suneastern in Mid-Bank, New York? Max asked me to supply Deutschmarks for perp dollars, and so the whole party's together. So I got the Deutschmarks, okay, and I thought I'd tone the parties together. Except I agreed a 365-day year and semi-annual interest with my Deutschmark counterparty, but Mid-Bank are demanding a 360-day year and annual interest. They pulled out. What? Mid-Bank. They pulled out.
What are you talking about?
Your friend Alfie won't accept 365 and semi-annual.
Of course he won't. No swap is done in semi-annual interest.
I'm not a swap man, Max. You're a swap man, and you weren't here.
I have been up all night getting the widest margins this bank has ever seen.
You've done it, haven't you? You're in. God damn it.
It was a surefire swap, Roger. No risks.
I don't believe it. I mean, this guy's an evaporating market.
Max!
No risks. Unless someone screwed up.
Don't you say that. Don't you say that to me.
Right. I want to know what the hell's been going on.
Max, see for the chop.
I'm pissed off, Max. Very, very pissed off. But when it comes down to it, in the end, I'm on your side. All right?
$20 million.
To make close on 2 overnight.
He hasn't made 2, Leonard.
The opportunity was there.
Let's get back to reality, Leonard. The reality of 20 real millions.
Losses happen, Lee.
Losses happen.
We're not talking about a £500,000 currency position here.
We all know that, Ralph.
Now, this is the attitude that scares the hell out of me, James. We're a small bank. A no-losses bank, not a losses-happen bank.
Ralph, it seems to me that this has been a communication problem, not a judgment problem.
A 20 million liability, and it's not a judgment problem.
The opportunity was there. Max saw it. That's what he's paid for. Roger did the best job he could with the available information.
You're not dumping this one on my department, Leonard.
The bottom line is we have a 20 million liability in a collapsing market. incurred by an irresponsible dealer, and it's down to you.
How far do you want to take this, Ralph?
We cannot hide our head in the sand a second time, James.
Meaning?
Meaning? A policy decision was taken to get out of the perp market. And a dealer not only gets back in again, but seems to have the complicity of the head of banking activities.
He was already in.
He was already in. Speaks volumes for managerial control in that department.
I'm listening, Ralph.
It seems to me that coupled with recent events, Leonard is no longer suitable for the position he currently holds.
I see. Leonard?
Max screwed up, yes. It's my responsibility, yes. But I expect Max to deal on instinct. I like his style, and I want him on my team. I wasn't hired to create a dealing room that existed on small, safe margins.
My department is about reputation. How can I work alongside a head of department who not only condones a 20 million liability, but who's also been investigated by the DTI?
Ralph. Think about what you're saying, Ralph.
It's a bloody impossible situation.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
You're not standing by him, are you?
The DTI accepted Leonard's explanation, Ralph, even if you didn't. And I'd say his department has until the year end to clear the liability.
I cannot accept that.
That's up to you, Ralph.
Dear God, what a shambles.
I've been calling her all morning.
Oh, yeah? Anyone I know?
Louise. A lot happened to me.
What are you on about?
Get it off. Not until you tell me, you bastard.
I told you last
The
night.
truth! What is your problem?
My problem's I feel responsible, all right?
You tell me right now. I told you.
Resigned? How did Lee react?
He's keeping his head well down. James has stuck his neck out for me. And for this department.
20 million. It's a steep mountain to climb, Leonard.
Max is going to be the first to want to try.
I know.
We have to be seen to be holding him on a tighter leash.
If we limit his book, he'll leave.
If we continue to give him total discretion, he could dig us a hole we can't get out of.
Assuming we're not in one already. The question is, what kind of a dealing floor do we want? Do we risk?
Excuse me! I'm sorry, Mr. Hanson.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've just come from the washrooms. Two of your dealers are having a fight. Now, I'd like to think that this is a rarity in your bank, but since I've been here, I've been challenged to basketball, seen an all-out shouting match in the middle of the floor, and overnight the dealer next to me has got his face smashed in. So I assume this is all quite normal at Shane Longman. I withdraw my application.
We risk.
Things got a little heated back there, huh? Look, I'm sorry about that.
My fault, Roger.
You're an okay guy. Crazy, but okay. I just wanted to say that, well, James Farrell puts it down to a communication problem, so I just wanted to say that if you need some communication on this liability...
Sure, Roger. Who the hell else am I going to get to pick my pears?
That's right.
Nothing happened, eh?
Hey?
Is Louise in?
No.
Well, do you know when she'll be back?
I don't think she's coming back.
Oh. Well, did you leave a number for me? I'm Pandora.
No. Sorry.
Are you the bloke who lent her the money?
Yeah?
Here, I suppose this is yours. Well, if you do see her, tell her I called round. Pandora.
They just offered double for your picture.
No sale.
That's what I told them. How did it go? The 7 million?
Bad. The genius didn't work it out this time.
Oh.
Could take months to sort out. Plenty of late nights.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, as this is my last night out for a while, can I take you out for dinner?
That would be nice.